Okay? Tonight I'm going to briefly explain what the glute does, also known as the butt muscle. Essentially what the glute does, it brings the top of the thigh away from the front, away from the pelvis. So any action that performs this is extending the hip and activating your glute. Okay? Again, the top of the thigh away from the pelvis is activating the glute. Now I will go into the exercises that perform this. Okay? The first exercise will be the step up. The step up activates more muscles in the thigh and the glute than any other exercise. The second exercise we will demonstrate is the king of all lower body exercises, known as the squat. The third exercise we'll be showing you is the reverse alternating lunge. I'm going to show the reverse alternating lunge as opposed to a forward alternating lunge because it is much easier to keep proper form doing the alternating reverse lunge first. The fourth and last exercise that we are going to show you is known as the quadruped butt blaster. That simply means that you will be on all fours performing a butt blaster. Now we will get into the exercises. Pay very close attention. Okay. The first exercise Kate will be demonstrating is the step up. What Kate will do now is she will start with her weaker leg, which in her case is the left leg, placing it on a bench. Now if you notice, the height of the bench should be such that when her foot is on the bench, her leg is making at least a 90-degree angle as it is. Okay? In other words, the thigh is parallel to the floor. From here, Kate will step up, pushing through the left leg, tapping onto the bench, and then lowering herself with control. Lift yourself with control, and lower yourself with control. Exhale as you step up. Inhale as you step down. You will perform 15 reps with one leg, and then you will switch to the second leg. Okay? Demonstrate a switch of the legs. Good. Good. Okay, now it's very important that you lower yourself with control because this way you never lose contraction in the thigh and the glute, the most important of all. At the top of the movement, you could give the glutes a nice squeeze and really hold it. Beautiful. The next exercise Kate is going to demonstrate is the squat. This is the body weight squat because she will be squatting using her own body weight. There is no added resistance. So the important thing right now is for Kate to stand to her feet, shoulder width, at a natural stance. If her toes point out slightly, fine. If they point in slightly, fine. I want her at a natural stance. The key to the natural stance is that standing naturally, her knees will track over her toes, which are very, very important during the squat. Now, to perform this exercise, Kate will start lowering herself as if she's sitting in a stool or in everyday real life, sitting on a toilet. You notice she is kicking out her butt on the way down, going to just about parallel, and then coming back up. Again, inhaling on the way down, hold down at the bottom, pushing up through the floor, through the arch of the feet to the heels, and back up. Inhale down, again, push through the floor, exhale, squeeze. Again, at the top of the movement, I want a squeezing of the glutes, and I want a very slight bend left in the knees. Do not lock the knees and hyperextend. You will lose the contraction through the thigh and the glutes. The next exercise is going to be an alternating reverse lunge. The way that I want this performed, step back with one leg, nice big step, and in essence you're collapsing both legs. The back knee is going to be pointing down towards the floor. Hold that position for 1 second. I want to show a demonstration. Now if you look, both of Kate's legs should be forming 90-degree angles. So the forward leg, I want you to come back just a little bit. Much better. Now she's got a 90-degree angle in the front, a 90-degree angle in the back, and the back knee is barely scraping the ground. So she's coming back up, exhaling as she comes up, inhaling on the way down, barely scraping the back knee, and coming back up. Now as you become more comfortable with the movement, develop a nice pace. Do not rush the exercise, but do use a nice pace. Okay? And again, squeeze the glutes as you come up with a slight pause in between legs and squeeze the glutes. Again, looking closely at the top of the thigh in relation to the pelvis, watch what is happening on the forward leg. The top of the thigh is coming close to the pelvis and then it is extending, moving away, activating the glutes. Once again, This exercise is the right tool for the job, working the glutes by having the glutes be a hip extender. The fourth exercise that we are going to demonstrate is called the quadruped butt blaster. Once again, the simple meaning of the word quadruple means on all fours. Quad, drooped, on all fours. Now when you're assuming this stance, the important thing is to have your hands directly under your shoulders, your knees directly under your hips. You will be forming a box with your body, 90 degrees at the shoulders, 90 degrees at the hips, and the bottom, the base or the mat is the bottom of the box. Now from here, you're going to be doing one leg at a time. Bring in the left knee towards your chest and then extend the leg. Lift, open the hip, bring the top of the thigh away from the pelvis and squeeze that glute. That's 2. Inhale on the way in, exhale as you come out and squeeze. Inhale on the way in, exhale out and squeeze. You will perform 15 reps with one leg and then you will simply switch legs. Kate, demonstrate the switch. Again, switch. In and out. Now often you'll see this exercise performed without the initial bringing in of the knee. I emphasize the bringing in of the knee because remember, the glute is a hip extender. So the closer I could bring the top of the thigh to the front of the pelvis and then